everyone, I wanted to show you some of my favorite beauty-related products, whether it be foundations, iPhone apps, anything. So let's get to it. So basically, the first thing is these Makeup Forever full cover foundations. They come in a variety of shades, and you can mix and match, MacGyver everything together to get the foundations that you want. They have a matte finish, they dry down, they're water resistant, they're really full cover, so they can cover tattoos. However, what I like to do is mix them with the airbrush formula and shear them out and then use them on everyone as foundations. They work really well on pretty much most skin types. I've had a little bit of a harder time with dry skin, but I suppose you can mix them with moisturizers and various other things to get the effect you want. But this is pretty much all I keep in my kit for foundation, and it works phenomenally. And you can mix it with luster drops to get it more of a dewy finish or not. They're just awesome. And it's 7 of these. That's all I have. That's it. And it works for everyone. They also have these little drops, so you can put like white in it, or you can put more pink in it, you can put more yellow in it to get the effect that you want. So you can really MacGyver things. I like that. I like when I have control and I can pick what colors I want. The other thing is the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencils are golden. I've been drawing my eyebrows on for like 20 years, and since I was 8, really? No, for like 15 years, and these are the best thing I think I've ever used. I also really like the MAC wax-based pencils, like Lingering and Fling. They draw really well on bare skin. The whole second half of my brow doesn't exist, so I find that these are a lot more effective than a powder, as a powder will cling to the area where there's hair and then not where there's not. So these are great. I use them on women undergoing treatment who have alopecia as a result, and they draw on, they're just wonderful pencils. About 20 bucks at Sephora, totally worth it. The other thing that I really adore is this Makeup Forever Eye Seal. You can rejuvenate your old like fluid line from MAC that gets dry by adding a little bit of this. You might want to do it on a palette, and when I say palette, I mean like something like this that you can take to the side, because it will kind of seal, after too many times of doing it, it will actually kind of seal your eye stuff shut, and you'll have to add that to it. But it's water resistant, or it's waterproof, like super waterproof, not water resistant. I've even been using the MAC Chroma Cakes, these guys, mixed with it to come up with eyeliners, and it works really well. It's just great. I just love it. You can MacGyver anything with that one. The other thing I really love is this case. Let me just make sure I don't do it again. So this guy, I love it. I got it at the iMats, I think, or a makeup show, and it's just this little container that you can hang on the wall. I have a nail on my wall where I hang it, and I keep all of my Makeup Forever foundations here. Like, that's how much my foundations take up in my kit. It's awesome. Just there. And then I keep eyeliners all down here, lip liners all up here, and then eye products like mascaras, mascara wands, things like that in this section. And it rolls up really nicely, and you can tuck this guy in too, and it fits in your kit wonderfully. But it is just like the most organized thing I've ever had. I love it. Love it. It's so the definition of everything in a place for everything and everything in its place. It has made my room immensely cleaner. Other things I love, these guys. Various companies make these. These ones are from Monda Studio, and they clip over. Well, I have something on this side, but they clip over and close. So you can have clean brushes, dirty brushes, and I like that they give you enough room that you don't have to have them right next to each other, so the clean ones and the dirty ones are touching. They're really good for when you're on set. They save a lot of room, so you're not like laying your brushes down on the table and having them roll everywhere, which is what I had been doing before. So this is much nicer. Trying to think of what else. Oh, the other ones are apps on the iPhone. So let's find them. I really like Keek, because I don't have to edit a video, because I don't really know how, as you're going to see in a minute. And then there's a few other Instagram-y apps I like. So there's this app called Morbute. I don't know how to say it. It's an editing app where you can make yourself look flawless. Once you play with this a little bit, you'll be able to tell who edits their photos like crazy. I don't edit that many of mine. I've only edited probably about 5 at most. But these guys this is really good for smoothing things out, brightening it up, so you can white a lot of stuff out. You can get away with a lot more. Kind of cool. Another one I really, really like for Instagram is Diptech, which I think everybody knows about at this point. You can, do various photo sizing, rearranging, whatever. There's a lot of pick stitch. There's versions of that. Then I also have Photo Marker, which I consistently forget to use. But you can use a photo and then watermark it. So you could like take a photo that you've done and then you can put your little symbol on it, and then now it says at Koi Makeup. See? So that's kind of nice if people are taking your photos and distributing them in various places, which I don't really mind, just as long as people are giving me credit for them, I don't care. But I'm told that also goes other places. So yeah, so those are the kind of things I like on my iPhone. The picture taking things. I haven't gotten into Vine. Haven't gotten into too many other things. The last one, and this is probably the one that I use more than anything when I'm working, is this. This accompanies your palette. It's just something that you can sample stuff out with. And you can also sample out eyeliners. And then I work off of this a lot. Like when I'm doing theatrical makeup, I don't have time. I have 10 minutes per person. And so I just work off of this for the eyeliner. Then I clean it off, alcohol it for the next, and everything stays sanitary. Super fast, super easy, super clean. You don't have to have like massive palettes that you have to wipe down. You just literally go like whoop, and then alcohol, and then whoop again, and you're good. So yeah, it works really, really, really well. I think those are my favorite things right now that I'm really, really drawn to. Obviously, I have my staples like my MAC brush cleanser or moisturizers, various glitters, other things like that. But there's the guys I'm really feeling. I guess I should probably show you this last but not least. The MAC refined glitters. I don't know what they're called. They're the transparent glitters and stuff like that. So they're like reflects teal. They're reflects ones. Reflects bronze, reflects this, reflects that. So they're really, really, really defined. Really, really small grains. So you actually can't base anything to make it go on. Otherwise it'll diminish the shine. But it's great because they look, I'm wearing it right now, and it just kind of looks like a metallic whatever. It doesn't look like I'm like 12 and I play with glitter, but you can still play with glitter and be 30. Yay! So these guys are great. I have them all sampled out. Everything in my kit is sampled out. So yeah, it's super awesome. I think those are my faves for right now. Yeah. Enjoy!